Hello everybody, welcome to the full day of eating in under a 5-minute Italian version. Is a buca di beppo. We're going to have some very delicious bagels this morning, yes. Yes, it's me, Mario, and I'm here to teach you guys how to make the Caprese Bagel. It's very good, yes. We're going to spread some guacamole on it, some avocado, a little bit of some half-cherry tomatoes. Are you guys tired of this voice yet? We're also going to throw some vegan mozzarella on there, and then finally we're going to finish this bad bitch off with a little bit of some balsamic vinaigrette. Vinegar? Fuck. And then we're also going to finish this off with some balsamic vinegar, which I have not had a lot of experience with, but this was very, very good. This is like way different than having just like a lunch bagel. This was actually really good. 1 hour later. That is a gross exaggeration. It was not an hour. It was 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and here's me testing it, and it was super good. This was all thanks to baby girl. She put out the suggestion. Afterwards, we went to the gym. Me and Obese to Beast recorded some stuff for a little program we're putting together. And it's time to get some lunch in. We got some organic garlic squash ravioli, I think, and I just want to show you this trick. If you preheat your water in an e-kettle, then throw it in your pan that you're gonna boil in, it is instantaneously boiling. You don't have to wait for anything. You can throw your ravioli right in there. Then I threw in some black bean pasta spaghetti because this stuff actually has hella good macros. So this has like 25 grams of protein per serving. And some people take a little bit to get used to the way this tastes. The texture's a little funky, but dude, it's like throwing a whole, you know, serving of protein in your spaghetti, and it doesn't really change anything. Toss it some red sauce, finish that off with a little bit of nutritional yeast for the B12, for the protein and the fiber, and then we're moving on to the next meal of the day, baby. And then we bring back the Italian voice for dinner, maybe? Set your oven to 400 degrees and take out the stems out of some very large Portobello mushrooms because we're making Portobello mushroom pizza. That's right. Pull out the stems so you have more space. Throw that pizza sauce in there and take a second to appreciate this beautifully chosen Italian music in the background. Then we're gonna throw a little bit of basil on top of that, and then we're gonna pull apart some spinach and do like kind of little pieces of spinach in there. Finally finishing off with a little bit of some vegan mozzarella. Now, my choice of vegan mozzarella that I really like is Follow Your Heart. I think their mozzarella kicks ass, whereas I think Daya's cheddar cheese kicks ass. So a little bit divided on the brands there. I just got smacked in the back of the head with a baguette because I said mozzarella, not mozzarella. Getting called out by the Italians already, man. So then we're gonna cut up a little bit of some sourdough, and the reason is because we're about to make some meatball marinara sandwiches. One of my favorite meals, especially from back when I was a little kid. So this actually works really well because we're doing the Italian full day eating, and I was like, oh, it's an excuse to make some meatball marinara subs. So we're just gonna cut a huge loaf in half, and then we're gonna cut that vertically so that we have a little pocket for the meatballs. By far the best meatballs available out there vegan-wise is Gardein meatless meatballs. And while I have wet dreams about this food every single night, unfortunately, I'm not sponsored by Gardein, believe it or not. So just throw your meatballs in the oven. And then just as a quick recap, we have the mushroom pizzas in there already, which are gonna cook for about 60 minutes, and the oven's at 400 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. And the meatballs have been in the oven for about 30-35 minutes. We threw this sourdough in there just to get a little bit of a crisp for about 10 minutes. Now we're taking it out, hollowing out the middle a little bit so there's more space for the meatballs. And then you're gonna take those meatballs out of the oven because they should be nice and crispy now. Also, I do have broccoli cooking in the oven, and I just wanna point out that this is just a full day eating with a theme, so it's fun. I'm not necessarily eating perfect. I'm not necessarily eating as many vegetables as I should. This is just to give you inspiration for individual meals that you might want to try out that are Italian. So preemptively answering some of the comments that are definitely going to come in, I don't usually eat this much processed food, but let's move on. So now just filling up the subs with a little bit of some marinara sauce first, throwing some meatballs in there, and then after we get the meatballs in there, throwing some sauce on top, and wadushka, a little bit of mozzarella. We got ourselves some meatball marinara subs, man. That's a good dinner right there. I'm feeling pretty Italian. I'm no Ignacio Abate, but feeling pretty Italian. Oh snap, I can feel the tension heating up. We only have 45 seconds left to finish this video. Can we do it in the last minute? Hell yeah, we can. Our mushroom pizzas were looking super good. They were very juicy, seriously tasty. Finally, I wanted a little bit of something cold to finish off the night, so I'm having a little bit of a Caesar romaine lettuce salad. So another tip, you're getting 2 of these cooking tips in here. Another tip that I do when I'm making salad is what I do is I actually put the salad dressing inside of the bag, and then I kind of seal it with my hand, and then I can shake it within the bag. That way you don't have to get messy, you don't have to waste any time, and the whole salad is completely evenly coated. So let's put some final touches on this meal and also this video. Little did you know I had some vegetables and also some cubed tofu cooking in the oven at 400 degrees. I'm gonna use these tofu cubes as kind of like a little chicken element in the Caesar salad, I also cut little baby cherries in half and threw on a little bit of some Daya cheddar cheese on there on top of the finish. Accidenti, I messed it up. I thought I was gonna be able to finish this in under 5 minutes, but I didn't. We all make mistakes, so I'm gonna leave this actually because I think that's kind of funny. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Let me know what theme you want to do next. What country should we go to? And subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Team Beyond the Week, ciao, CT.
Lift heavy or die Myron, motherfucker. Team Beyond the Week. CT, lift heavy.